working on bringing the easy pod to this corner here to make access easier, because that back corner is an absolute nightmare. I just have to slide across to get the easy pod. So I've got some solid well pipe and bits and bobs in this carrier bag, all the bends I need. So my plan is put the easy pod here, mount the UV onto here, and then return back to the pump coming down the far side to get the full flow, so the water returning here and getting sucked up back there, and it's just coming around a big flow. That's the idea. I'm going to start working out now and make it as neat, as tidy as possible, get the 25 watt UV on and get this tank nice and clean and working really well. As you can see, this is what my plan for the layout is going to be. That this piece of wood here is going to sit across here to give support to the front of the easy pod so that can't fall over. Pipework is going to run into the ball valve. The ball valve really should be a slide valve, and it wasn't a problem before, but now it's going to make it too low down to connect into the UV. I really need the pump to sit in that back corner where the window's not, where I want to. It's the pipe come along, up and down this side here, because if you see this pipe sits in here quite neat. So that's my plan, is that it'll come down, then it'll connect onto the UV there, and then the UV will connect into the ball valve there, back into the easy pod. That's like a really neat way of doing it. I think that will look really well, but I'm just trying to figure out how to make it happen, because I had to cut the pipe lengths down in the car to get them here, which just means I'll have to connect two together a little bit underneath, which I wouldn't have had to do that, but I say couldn't get them in the car otherwise. And then I'm going to have to change the slide valve for here and then put on some sort of elbow. But I'm thinking, if that was a slide valve there, would that elbow just go straight into there neatly? I'm not sure. And then that connecting to the pipe would just have to be a rubber connector. But I am trying to be conscious that you can actually still stand in this gap and looking at the fish without being too much stuff here. But I do think that'll like still sort of showcase the stuff. I didn't want to bring the pipe off the edge and do it down here, because I think by doing that I'm potentially leaking water onto the electrics on the other side of that, which could still happen anyway. You obviously like always can, but at least this way any leak strips will be returned to the pond. So it might look like a little bit of a contraption, but I feel like this is going to be the best way. Even though I didn't want all the bends, it's going to be the neatest way in the window. I've just got some electrical tape, so I'm going to get some electrical tape now, and I'm going to tape up these metal clips, and you should always do that with electrical tape, because these clips will rip a koi to bits, this sticking out metal, so you're better doing it. Cost what, £1, £2, and you can change it if you ever need to, but generally it does last a long time, because the longer it's in there, it seems to sort of like tighten up on itself, and it does last a long time. So, but yeah, we are slowly getting there. Still a little bit lost on what to do on this side, but I'll figure that out when we get close. Day back at the shop, and if you remember last week in the video I set up this gun tank on the UV. I couldn't work out whether it was working or not, because I couldn't see any light in it. It's a closed unit. Normally you can see a little bit of light at the edge, but I couldn't see nothing, so I wasn't sure. I left it anyway, give it a few days, come in hoping that the water's going to be crystal clear. Only left a little bit of water in, but the water is pea green. So I'm going to have to buy a new bowl for this, and I'll say that it's just a bowl. As I say, I've been working on stuff to get ready for these koi and coffee mornings, because we get a lot of messages now for asking people to come down. I'm just not happy with the shop a lot of the time, if I'm totally honest. So we do appointments here, but I stopped doing them about 10 days, 2 weeks ago now, just while I get stuff ready again. Still sell a lot of fish on the internet, still ship out, but there's just wires and stuff, and it just doesn't look great, and I'm not happy with it. So this is like one of my big jobs at the moment, building my pond drone, or building big pond drone, and getting these few jobs done in here. So there's not been a whole lot in this video. Oh, but there's the mouse mat that someone won on Sunday I am going to go back up to the printers in a minute and find out about getting some more stuff made, prices on bulk items. But while we are in the shop, I'll just talk you through two of the fish that are on our raffles. So this is the Momotaro Kahaku, where I took to the National Koi Show in size 1. Absolute beautiful fish, 16 centimetres on there, 25 centimetres now. It's on our Sunday night raffles. It will still be live when this video goes out, so if you want to get in on that, go to myboyskoi.com, go to Sunday night raffles on the categories and get yourself a ticket for £7.50 on that one. This one as well is on our raffles, so this works a bit different. This is 50p a ticket, but the fish has got a higher value. This is 61 centimetre. It says it's female, but it's actually male. But it's 61 centimetre fish. It's an absolute beast. It's only 50p. If you want to know how to get onto that, you can send me an email. Otherwise, go to raffle and then search for myboyskoi and have a look for our raffles. So this is meant to be my little office, and as you can see, it's just a bit of a dumping ground. It's not too bad, but there is just stuff that just needs to go. So again, one of the things I want to do is put a nice desk in here, a couple of comfy chairs so people can come in and sit down. I am sort of on the fence of whether this, whether it definitely should be a pond. I'm just because I quite like the couch and I like the idea of people sitting down and chilling. But I'm now whether to put an okay sized pond in here, one that you can access round the side here and again round the side here. So it comes with 3 sides. I don't know, maybe 7 foot by 6 foot, 7 foot, something like that. So it'll be an okay size, 3 foot high. So I'm possibly going to do that. I'm having a think about doing that. And I'm also probably going to split this big pond in half as well. I think by splitting that big pond in half, then I'm going to gain so much more usable space, not necessarily water volume, because I actually lose a little bit from the wall, but a usable space where I can have different tanks going on. And I definitely think a tank will be here as well. It's probably going to be on the cards. Maybe not straight away, because I want to start these koi and coffee mornings and see how we get on. I've also been talking to Cassie from Cassie's Koi about our growing show for September. So we've done one September last year in Holt Lodge Hotel in Wrexham, and then we've done one in May this year, Holt Lodge Hotel Wrexham again. Holt Lodge Hotel has now been called the Wrexham Hotel. It's been took over by new owners. I haven't spoke to them. I don't know whether we're going to be able to carry on using that venue, and it's such a good venue. It seems to be like making it a different style hotel. So I'm not sure, but we have to speak about that. This growing show wants to be a little bit different. Everyone's welcome. If the prices are going to be higher, they're going to be around £200. I'm not saying 200, it's going to be around £200, but that's going to include some food, drink, and hopefully to make a good 24 hours of it. You don't have to come for the full 24 hours, but you can just come on the morning and that day. But if you want to come for the 2 days, you can do that as well. So I'm going to try and make it the best I can, try and push as much, put as much into this as we can, so we can get as many people involved. Try and have about 10-15 people, have a drink, have a meal, chill out, talk koi, have a laugh, and yeah, so that's the plan. So hopefully that's going to happen in September. Well, it is going to happen in September. We're just trying to figure out the logistics and varieties. Let me know in the comments below what varieties you would like to see at this year's growing show. We're thinking koi and mix of koi. So you've got like potentially Chagoi, Krashi Goi, Benny Goi. A Chiba might fall into there as well, really, because it is a part of the Goi family. So yeah, we're not really sure, but we might do a nice mix of Goi. You can take the one you want, and then we sort of compare on body, shape, size, etc. Do you know what I mean? So we're not sure, but that's the plan, I think. But if you want to see a different variety, let me know in the comments. Let's see what we can do. We're up to now. We've done a Chiba, Super Mango Krashi Goi, Showa, and Gimlin Asagi. Not to mention the NMD Shiro that we've done in the WhatsApp growing show. So we've done quite a few. So I just want to try and keep it fresh as much as possible. It's Wednesday morning, I'm going to the Koi wholesale event. Really looking forward to this. Just stopped at a service to get myself a Mackey's brekkie. Not the biggest fan of Mackey's, but it needs must. It's going to be a fantastic day. Lots of dealers going up there. The video of what Ricky put out to the dealers yesterday was amazing. Some of you might have seen that. Really, really good. a lot of fish going to be sold. I hope I don't spend too much money, but you know, it's probably bound to happen. Next week's video, I'm going to show as much of this event as I can, so stick around for next week's video. It's going to be really good. Hit that like and subscribe. It does help grow the channel, push it out to more and more people. Right now it's 7:30 in the morning, I'm doing this clip for you, so yeah, I hope you hit that subscribe button. Keep this content coming, and I'm going to try and get as much content from today as possible. Next week's video is going to be fantastic, so I say stick around for that one and hit that subscribe. It does help push the channel out. It really does mean a lot to me. I love seeing our subscribers go up. So I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a video anyway. Next week will be even better, and thanks for watching. I do appreciate it.